and welcome to another episode of T.N.N. Today we've got Kenny from Caveman Events and the usual cast of characters. Sam's back, how you doing? And brought to you by Tim Tams, the Metal Biscuit. Okay, welcome to episode 5. We're here with Kenny from Caveman Events. How's it going, man?
Yeah, Dave.
So, tell us a bit about Caveman Events. Like, how did it come about?
Started off, I guess I was looking at a number of bands around the country that were doing nothing essentially. They were sort of festering away in their own towns and eager for a way to get out. And I've been working with Paul Martin as a roadie for the last 10 years or so. And so we've been around to a lot of these venues and got to know a lot of bands and pubs and stuff like that. So yeah, we had a good idea as to how to put a gig together, so we thought we'd take it on the road and talk to some of these bands and see if they wanted to get out there and get their music heard around the country.
Cool. And so is Caveman Events, is that just you, or is there a team of people?
A small team, mostly myself and my offsider Dan, who looks after all our sound and things like that. A couple of others behind the scene who help us with planning and budgeting and all that sort of stuff. Yep. And then we've got a good bunch of sponsors as well that help us out. So. Yeah.
Awesome. So, I mean, what are some of the tours that you've done recently, or maybe even upcoming?
Well, last year we put together the Roosters Roadshow, and that was 11 dates. We had 18 bands in total that joined us across those 11 dates. Since then, we've done a number of smaller gigs. We've put together a 6-day tour for Heterodox, getting around, and then we just finished the Abomination tour with T.N.N, which was T.N.N style.
See episode 3. And so, like, you're talking about like 6-day tours and stuff like that.
Yep.
That's a lot of venues.
We just try to target a sort of a circuit around the North Island, so places like Hamilton, Tauranga, Napier, Masterton, Wellington, Palmerston North, Wanganui, New Plymouth, supplemented with the odd places like Whangarei or Gisborne. But just generally focus on these main venues around places like Altitude here in Hamilton, the Cabana in Napier, the Mayfair down in Plymouth, Valhalla in Wellington. Just some really awesome venues that help us out and give us the opportunity to take bands there and give it a shot. By the time this year's, it will have just finished. Over the weekend we were doing the Independence gig, which is like our first anniversary bit of a party that we're having for our first birthday, which involves T.N.N, Heterodox, Machine, Dark Water, and DHawk, the 9-string solo bass wizard.
That's Dork.
Dork.
The H is silent.
So yeah, we've got that one coming up. That's in Wanganui on Saturday and Friday night in Wanganui and Saturday at the Cabana at Napier. But of course this will be going to air on Sunday, so hopefully
Well, we'll be able to hear all about it.
we'll be able to hear all about that one. Yep.
Awesome. And so you brought a couple of things along that we can give
Yeah,
away?
I've just got a copy here of the of Heterodox CD, which is the Elixir of Life. They put this out a year ago, and if anybody hasn't heard this one, definitely check this out. Worth having a listen to. These are young guys from Napier that are really doing massive things in that whole stoner metal range. So got a CD there to give away. So
Awesome. So yeah, maybe if you comment on the YouTube page down below us, and we'll pick a name out of a hat or something. Cheers, Ken.
thanks, Dave.
Yeah.
Hey everybody!
Kenny!
Hey Kent! Hey everyone, we're Heterodox.
Caveman Events.
Actually, hold
Hot
on.
shot.
That's a good idea if you guys. And yeah, cheers to Caveman Events.
Happy birthday. You just have like little snippets of wisdom.
Thanks.
So here we are in the old booth at Bitty Mulligan's, the only Irish pub in town, surrounded by a whole bunch of people. We're going to have a quick discussion just about music, really. So we'll start off by what got you into metal? What band sort of opened the door for you?
Well, that's a big question. For me, it was Pantera, Deicide, Syph, Sheenhead, Nailbomb, the old school thrash, Slayer, Of course, the Mighty Slayer. Just love that
Showing
shit.
my age there.
Morbid Angel. Even the older brother always pumped like Morbid Angel and Deicide and Cannibal Corpse as well.
What Morbid Angel?
I think it was the Damnation, whatever
Domination.
it's called. Dominations, yeah. I used to go in there and steal all his tapes and everything. Just get put them on my little radio. Crank him, got a couple of hidings for it, but he was alright.
Anyone else? Syph?
Yeah, myself was my first real metal album was would have to be it would have to be Obituary, Cause of Death, and Cannibal Corpse, Butchered at Birth. Yeah, I remember having the tape player, one of those tape players you put it in and then put it down like that and put the headphones on and all that shit. Yes, I'm fucking old. But yeah, that was the shit. And I remember actually, because I went to Morrinsville College and that's when I really started getting into metal. Biking from Morrinsville College to over here to Hamilton on my BMX. It's a good 30k bike ride. Solid. And that was actually to buy Mr. Bungle.
Good album, yeah, real good album. Yeah.
I also did the same bike ride for Metallica Black, and that was the biggest disappointment I've ever had in my fucking life, because that was gay as fuck. And that slowly progressed into grindcore, which I still love to this day. Agoraphobic Nosebleed, Nazim, Napalm Death, of course, and yeah, all that kind of stuff. The first CD I ever bought was Napalm Death Scum, which was a party that I went to over in Tauranga, and somebody was playing it, and I was just like, what the fuck is this shit? This shit is so awesome. It's great. Yeah. And I actually bought that CD off him, and I've still got it, and it still plays for some reason. Fuck knows what, but yeah.
Yourself, Ray?
Me? These guys are way more metal than me. The metal band that got me into like metal is probably sort of cheesy like the Mushroom Head.
Yeah, that's all right.
What about you, Kenny? You're old as fuck. You probably got a 10.
For me, it was all the bands, the sort of Judas Priest and Black Sabbath and Iron Maiden and AC/DC. You know, those sort of standard core bands that were the ones that sort of were my introduction, I guess, to it. And then from there, I guess that the Axe Attack is the other thing that's introduced me to a lot of different bands and metal and music and things like that, and the different stuff that Paul's been putting out for the last 25 years. You know, I mean. It's a great way to get exposed to a huge range of music that's coming through, so yeah.
Black Sabbath in Perth. That was the main.
Syph?
I would have to say Nazim at the King's Arms. It was pretty fucking good. Yeah.
Ray?
Told it big day out.
No, big Judas Priest last year at Westfest, that was fucking mind blowing. Opeth at the St. James.
For me, probably when World War IV opened for Black Label Society at the St. James, either that or when they opened for Heaven and Hell at the Logan Campbell Centre. I mean, it's a pretty tough call. Either one of those was epic. You can go backstage and see those guys. So yeah.
And I just want to point one other gig out was the first time I seen another man's penis not in porn was Strawberry Fields fucking Head Like a Hole.
Oh yeah, right.
Fuck, that shit was awesome. I did a stage dive and I lost my shoe and I was like, oh well, that shoe's fucking gone. Off I go down to the back and some cunt fucking handed my fucking shoe back, mate. I couldn't believe it. It was like awesome. Fuck yeah.
Fuck, this town's crawling with talent. You know, the whole country's got so many bands coming through, but definitely those are ones that have stood out for us in Hamilton. Is, you know, Destructotron, we've only seen them play twice, and they've absolutely leveled the place every time. It's stunning. So, one to watch out for. Die Assassin, they're huge. You know, those guys are really tearing it up and they're tight as fuck. And Leave the Dead, you know, those guys have got that classic metal sound, and you know, see episode. Was that episode 2?
And they're good cunts.
Good cunts too.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Ben.
Good, I'm Ryan.
We're guitarists from Inhale. It's good.
Support Caveman Events. Keep an eye out for their gigs. And remember, always support local acts. Cheers.
And fried chicken.
And fried chicken.
So it's episode 5 of T.N.N. sorted. Kenny Rooster, Caveman Events. Cheers for turning up, Ken. Bringing the boys down, Dan and Ray, Nate from Team Kill, Sambo, and of course Syph from DIC. Thanks very much, and we'll catch you cats next week for episode 6.